If I see this little girl and her little limp box braids on my timeline again, I'm fighting every last one of y'all. I'm fighting every single one of you.
Girl, have you been in these TikTok streets like me? Child, it's a mess, okay? And we finna talk about it because, baby, one TikToker messed around and found out, if you know what I mean. But before we get into all of that, make sure that you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It's free, okay? You already clicked on the video, you might as well subscribe. But don't forget to click on that notification bell so that you can be notified of more videos like this. My name is Tandy. Now let's get into it.
Excuse my manners, I got standards. Excuse my manners, I got standards. I got status. You want status? See more comments, and I see commas. They going tell me we going down to. Let me be honest. Let me be honest. I went with the Bucks, boy. Let me be honest. I went with the Bucks, boy. Spirit is on us. Spirit is thunder. God's time can't fit on the wrist. Junior wanna have me on my ish. Move out of the way of my release.
Like, be so for real. That is literally the only response I have to this. Be so for real. Part of me didn't even want to make this video, honestly, because it's given this clout chaser the attention that she's seeking. But you know what? I feel like throughout all of this is a really good message, so we finna get into the tea. Let me cook, all right? The comments did not disappoint on this video. Check this out. Somebody went and said, you should keep them in for about 10 months, maybe more. They start to look so good, I'm telling you. Hard eyes. It's the gaslighting for me. Somebody also said, I like to apply a perm on top of mine before bed and tie it down with a scarf so they last longer. To be quite honest, I'm laughing at these comments because I'm black and I get it, which I feel is the insult that this creator going to get these braids is overall missing. See, this is what happens when being invited to the cookout goes wrong. Ironic, is it not, that you are wearing this cultural hairstyle and kind of don't even get what the hell they're talking about in the comments. Like, the girls that get it, period. So the internet literally had a field day when this person posted their video, right? They were even going so far as to call this a schmiddle part. I mean, the internet don't play, like, and especially black women. Black women, we do not play when it comes to our hair, okay? It has to be on point at all times, simply because of the trials and tribulations that we've had to go to just to be able to wear our hair and quote unquote look presentable. You feel me? So I mean, if you gonna step into the ring, you gotta be willing to, you know, take the punches. Another user commented, I've been doing my middle part all wrong. Why y'all didn't tell me it's supposed to be shifted 4 inches? I guess after a while, she started seeing all of these comments naturally and she decided to clap back. So let's take a look at her response.
And you absolutely can kiss my white I meant that. My hair is parted exactly where it's supposed to be parted. If you look, I have a little triangle right here where my hair naturally parts. And in every other video that I have posted, it's the same part. She did fine.
Did she though? Shout out to the hairdresser, because I'm sure she's getting some clout off of this too. Blessed by the Most High. Girl, we see you, okay? We see you. Even that natural middle part isn't even straight. So the least she could have did, girl, was give you a straight part where your natural part lies. Like, if that's gonna be the tea, then poor execution. I'm just saying. I feel like it's more than just the part. Like, at this point, you just got these braids done a couple days ago, sweetie, and they already look like they need to be taken out. It's shifting. This is not the hairstyle for you. Like, I cannot stand when you're trying to explain something to somebody or even just tell somebody how something that they're doing is offensive to you. They immediately get defensive, and it just rubs me the wrong way, because why can't we all just have civil discourse on the matter? Whatever the topic is, let's just take it outside of cultural appropriation, right? Talking about anything. Why can't we just have civil discourse and be able to even agree to disagree? But you ain't got to come online and tell people to kiss your F and A. Like, girl. But you know what? If you want to walk around looking a complete fool and take your hair out in the process, that's on you. Like, who am I to tell somebody otherwise? Right? So she's happy, and honestly, that's all that matters. But honestly, y'all, this girl been fighting for her life in her comments, okay? Because here she go again, clapping back at her haters.
To everyone that's just so pressed because I have braids and I'm a white girl, I have one question for y'all. Do you believe that cultures should be shared? And if the answer is no, why do you believe in segregation?
So somebody being uncomfortable with sharing their culture with you when you are not appreciating but instead appropriating said culture, if they don't agree with you, that's considered they're down for segregation. I mean, honestly, y'all, no, I'm not gonna say it. I got a lot of controversial opinions about a lot of stuff, but I'm not trying to get canceled before I even get put on, so let me keep that to myself. I just feel like the two do not equate. Like, you're comparing apples to oranges, girl. There's a difference between appropriation and appreciation, and I actually made a video a while back. I think it was last year I made this video. I'll leave it linked up here in the card. This is a very deep topic and sensitive topic at that, because of the healing that the Black community is still trying to heal from and fight against having our natural hair being seen in the same lights as, you know, the rest of society. I mean, we can't even get the Crown Act passed. If you don't know about the Crown Act, definitely go ahead and do your Google research. I always say research over me search, so check that out. One user actually made a really good point that I want to show you guys, so let's check this video out.
Okay. I have a story time on my page talking about my experiences growing up with having braids. And I want to touch on something before I go into more on that. In her original video, she said, do we believe that culture should be shared? Yes, I believe culture should be shared, but there's a difference between appropriation and appreciation. You seem to have gotten the two confused. Braids are more than just a fashion choice. They have historical significance with Black women, Black men, the fact that people have been denied jobs and school opportunities because of their hair. I personally was attacked because of my hair as a child. Every day, Black women are ridiculed and ostracized for their hair, like being called ratchet because their hair looks a certain way, but to you, it's just hair. You need to have more people in your life telling you not to do certain things. Have a great day.
I mean, but where is the lie? I cannot believe that somebody encouraged this woman to do this. And especially, I did a little bit more digging, and she has a biracial son. So I can't understand, or I should say, I can't believe that you even consulted your son's family about how they would feel about you getting braids. To me, it's giving very much entitlement, and what this creator said is very true. I myself have a story about my hair in the workplace as well. This was right before the panorama kicked off in 2020. So I was working for a company, and I came to work and I had a protective style in my head, and the manager decided to come over to me, and she pulled me to the side. She kind of pulled me to the side. There were still people, other employees around us, but she kind of was like whispering or whatever. And she goes, hey, we have a store visit on Wednesday. She was like, do you mind if you wear your normal hair for the visit? I said, normal hair? Whatever do you mean by that? I guess she could like see the switch up, you know, in my facial features and my tone. Cause one thing about me, okay, my face gonna say it before I do. So she like peeped, you know, the energy switch up, and she was like, oh no, I'm just saying, you know, you look beautiful no matter what you do. You always come in here, you look very nice, but you know, I just like your curly hair, and you know, I just think you look the most beautiful that way. You know, this hair you have right now, this is not you. This is not you. I don't do my hair to make sure that I look good for your expectations. I make sure I look good for me. The gaslighting of it all. If what you're saying is true and I look good at all times, then what's the issue? What is the issue? Please do tell. You feel me? Being a Black woman, it does not matter if you are light skin, dark skin, whatever. Okay, you are going to possibly face discrimination when it comes to your hair, whatever it is that you choose to do with your hair. So again, We are having this conversation because I believe that there's a good lesson to take out of all of this. Because here's my take. How does one go about truly appreciating a culture without appropriating? Like, I feel like there's a gray area, like there's a very thin line when it comes to appropriation and appreciation. I mean, check out this article. Pop star Rihanna's makeup brand Fenty Beauty is known for its inclusive, politically correct, and woke positioning amongst other beauty labels. So when it recently landed itself in hot water due to backlash over the inappropriate terminology of a new highlighter it was about to release, the brand's image took quite a hit. Called Geisha Chic, the blush-like variant of the brand's Kilowatt highlighter was teased on Instagram days before hitting the shelves. However, thanks to public outrage, the brand has pulled the item and will be changing the name before releasing it. And rightfully so. If a group of people are letting you know that you are offending their culture, apologize and take corrective action. And that is exactly what they did. But this actually is not the only time Rihanna has come under fire for cultural appropriation. The article goes on to say, given that and Rihanna's history of cultural appropriation, as in the case of her look for the video of Princess in China, even fans of the brand were not impressed by the move. When you are known for being woke and politically correct, such a misstep is not going to go unnoticed. Fenty Beauty has apologized and is taking a financial hit, which most brands wouldn't have done. Again, I think that Fenty Beauty got it right. Rihanna's not the only one who has done stuff like this. Like, a lot of celebrities have done so. We can't forget about Gwen Stefani and her Japanese phase. She had those Harajuku girls following her around like they were some toys or pets. It was very weird and people called her out for it. We also can't forget about Katy Perry. She appeared at the 2013 American Music Awards and she was in full-on geisha attire. Again, I don't know what the Western civilization's obsession with Eastern culture is, but it's quite interesting if I do say so myself. I think that there's a way that you can go about appreciating a culture without necessarily being rude while doing so. Because when you're rude, it comes off as mocking. Do you get what I'm saying? Comment down below if you know what I'm trying to say. I am not the best at articulating, but I definitely can get the vibe. You know what I mean? But I say all of that to say that in the end, this creator ended up getting exposed for the culture vulture that she truly is. I'm gonna call her a culture vulture because if you look at her older content, she was not doing all of this that she's doing now. Like, even her colloquialisms and like the tone and how she speaks has changed since she's got these braids. It's very weird. But yeah, she got exposed. So let's check this out.
I'm really getting sick and tired of y'all bullying white people online talking about slavery.
So the first thing I noticed is that me and Scarlett live in the same city. We're both here in Houston. And not only is Scarlett a wannabe black woman, but she's also a wannabe model. Unlike you, Scarlett, I have a history of being a real multi-published model. And me and Lay Holloway just so happen to be good friends. And once I let my very good friend of many years know exactly what you've been doing online, he didn't appreciate it and was too fearful for your safety that I would pull up to your photo shoot here in Houston on Wednesday. So he decided to call you on three-way, you know, for your safety.
Hey, Scarlett.
Hey, what's up?
First off, I'm gonna tell you something. This is another reason why I do want to kind of meet up with you, because the more and more I'm looking back at it, the more I'm like finding TikToks and more people sending me videos, the more I do want to have a talk with you for real.
Let her know I'm on the phone, like, please, respectfully.
And respectfully, is another one of my homegirl, Crystal. She and Crystal go back years. I mean, she's black. She go back years, and she's strong in the black community and everything like that. And she had to come to me and saying like, she had what to do now, explain to her what's going on, but. There's some videos that I didn't even see about you. There's so many videos going on with Scarlett that, you know what, some of the stuff, I mean, you know I got your back and everything, but some of the stuff he's saying is kind of like a little bit.
It's not kinda, it's extremely racist.
Yes.
It's extremely racist and offensive.
So
Okay, well, I'm not sure what videos that you're talking about, but I am working with a professional marketer who's telling me that this is what I need to do right now. So some of the things aren't what I actually feel and believe, but.
And I quote, I am working with a professional marketer. Some of the things that I say aren't exactly what I feel. She's being told to do it for marketing purposes. You have a marketer telling you to do that.
Actually, yes, I do. I send all my videos to him beforehand, and he'll tell me that it needs to be more controversial. And
isn't it interesting when being confronted by a black woman who just so happens to be in your city? Isn't it interesting how you switch up real quick? You didn't keep that same energy with me on the phone, Scarlett.
She did.
Why is that? And you would think that somebody having a black child would understand how a marketer telling her to say racist things like this would be harmful to your child.
But like Scarlett, what I'm trying to get at is too is like, look, some of the stuff, like even if the marketer tell you that, some of you like, nah, I can't. That's a little bit too much because that is.
It's disgusting and pathetic.
Like, where is her integrity? So somebody tells you to jump, you gonna say how high? Like, at what point do you have a backbone for yourself? And why would you align your brand with something that doesn't even, as you say, according to this Starla's word, those aren't your beliefs? Why would you align yourself with something that is not what you truly believe in? It's giving sellout. T.
That somebody would be so desperate for fame and clout that they will sit there and say things that they claim they don't really feel in real life. Because what you're saying online is hurtful. Even if you don't care about the black people and black women you're offending, you have a black child. And that is what's so annoying about white women who don't know and who aren't educated when it comes to the cultural braiding hairstyles that you wear and the problematic things that you say. It can get you touched in person.
Period. It's quiet. Quiet.
Scarlett, girl, sit down.
Have a seat before we throw the chair. I'm just kidding. I do not promote violence. It's not so much to me concerning that she has a management team. It's more concerning to me that the management team is telling her to do these things. Now, I feel like I, for the most part, understand like the role of a manager. However, again, where is her integrity to stand up for things that you actually do believe in? Like, there are some things that I know being on a public platform, I mean, granted, my platform is not the biggest, obviously, right? By the way, subscribe to the channel if you've made it this far in the video. But I would never put out certain types of content just simply because I understand the responsibility that comes with being on a public platform. It doesn't matter what size creator or even if you're just a user, a casual consumer of social media. Like, there is responsibility that comes with the internet. And if you aren't willing to take on that responsibility, then you don't need to be on the internet. Like, get the hell off of Beyonce's internet with the foolery. I mean, am I making sense? Comment down below if y'all feel what I'm saying. I feel like this is all for publicity. Clearly, obviously, she has a marketing manager, right? She has a manager who's marketing her. And I'm just gonna assume that they're responsible for telling her that she should now be a rapper because what? If y'all think I'm lying, check this out.
Right, so no matter how many fish in the sea, there'll always be behind me.
Go world, go pool. My washer rap better than his food.
No, but for real, cause how you not even on the beat though? Like, you got, I mean, the beat was, it was alright. Like, it wasn't that bad of a beat, and you couldn't even ride that one, girl. Side eye. I am exhausted from this whole thing, and I wish I could say that this is the end of the video, but it's recently come to light as of yesterday. I'm filming this video on Wednesday, so it's recently come to light that she decided to clap back at this exposition of the situation of it all. Check out her response, and we're gonna talk about it, okay?
My original response to Crystal Crave's drama was taken down from TikTok due to bullying and harassment, so I'm gonna keep this short and simple. Crystal, I'm officially calling you out to come fight me in the ring. Since you want to fake phone calls and threaten me and act hard on the internet, I'm calling your hands out. My management, who I have tagged below, will make it nice and easy for you. All you gotta do is show up. In addition, anyone who wants to support ending bullying on the basis of race, I got a GoFundMe linked in my bio. And Crystal, I hope you're about it. I hope you come get your ass beat by a white girl.
Throw the whole management away, because they are really setting you up for failure. You want to go in the ring where it's control? Nah, baby. See, see me when he see me. Like, it's on sight. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't think Crystal is the one that you want smoke with. She really seemed like she's that girl. So maybe you peep the scene and that's why you want to be in a controlled environment. But if you got hands, you got hands. Like, I'm pretty sure Crystal will tell you to pull up. I can't speak for her, but I feel like that's what she would say. I really don't feel like you want that smoke. And I don't think the people in your comments thought so either. Like, check this out. Somebody goes, "Are you okay?" Another person says, "Boxing and street fighting is two different things though. I just say you go to the photo shoot and let her pull up." I mean, what's wrong with that? Somebody said, "I don't even know what's going on, but Crystal, you know the signal." Graduation cap emoji. Throw it up, we'll be there. Period. Girl, you already know. You throw up that cap, it's a wrap. That's all I'm saying. Oh, not me having bars. You know what, y'all? Honestly, I am so sick of the situation. Again, I do feel like there is a lesson to be learned here, and that overall is, how do we as a community show appreciation over appropriation? Like, what does that actually look like? If you have any thoughts on that, please leave your comments down below. You guys know I love having discourse down in the comments, so please let me know your thoughts and opinions on this video. Do you feel like TikTok overreacted to this, or do you feel like, nah, the elite dragon was necessary? Whatever your opinion, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so that you can be notified of future videos. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.